Greetings, everyone. Dr. Akina Finch is here. Today, we are going to be talking about lessons I've learned and why I see events differently. So, if you are a speaker or event planner or someone who attends events, who loves learning, who loves soaking up knowledge, this is the live stream for you. Hello. I love this new little feature where you can wave at people. That's so cute. Cool. And look at y'all just coming right on in. Y'all expecting me to vent. That's what you're doing. You're expecting me to vent. Okay. I promise you that's probably going to happen. That will probably happen. Yeah. Hey, how are you? How are you? So, why do I see events differently? Well, before, my first experience with events was me attending them as a presenter or as a attendee. When I was a doctoral student and then when I was a new doctor. And I was like, you would see all the people there and you would get all this knowledge and all this wealth and or connect with people that you didn't know and things like that. And you would be like, wow, this is an innovative thing for you to do, to just go ahead and put all that information out there to the people and all that. Well, then I became a speaker. And so events were like great ways to connect with people, to get your information out. Hi, Paul, how are you? To get your information out. And then, of course, I started in motivation. So it was a great way to touch people, to see the aha moments. And as a certified coach and speaker and all that good stuff, you need to feel those aha moments. You really need to feel connections, and you also need to see the people that you have been connecting with all this time, like on internet and live streams and things like that. So now I'm an organizer. Hello, Miss Tiffany. How are you? Yes, that's my friend from Corner to Corner. I just did a post about Corner to Corner. If you do not know about Corner to Corner, they put on great events all the time for their graduates, for their business academy. That is awesome. I'll have to do a live stream just about them. They are worth a full live stream. Just saying. But check them out, Corner to Corner. Now that I am a event organizer, I see events in a total different light. Okay? Event organizers need help. They need help. And I'm not saying it like in a negative light because I'd be talking about me. I mean, actually getting it out there, actually promoting, actually supporting. These things need to happen. They also need sponsorships. That is important as well. And it's not just because, I need some money. No. There are in-kind sponsors. There's event sponsors. Oh, you learned about them from me. Awesome. Check them out, Paul. You will love them. You will love them. And see, you need to have supporters and people in your corner, right? Okay? So this is the deal. You get these emails saying, come to my event, and you think, they just want money and all this. No, really. Well, I'm going to talk for me. No, it's not about money, really. It's about the platform and what I'm doing with the platform. Hello, Patricia. How are you? The reason why I'm doing my event, usually there's a reason behind it that they're not putting out there. Because sometimes the reason is too deep for the masses to understand, and they want the masses to come. But they have to realize that sometimes your thing is just niche. It is just your thing, and you have a niche audience, and you need to go for that niche audience. That's one thing that I have learned immensely, and why I see events differently. Because you can put out these Facebook ads, and you can put out all these promotionals, and you can share all this stuff out. But if you're not putting it out to the right people, then they may not benefit from coming. Okay? And that's real talk. You need to know your audience. And you can't just go poo about, an event just because you don't know about it. Okay? You can't do that. Hi, Ken. Ken was one of my students when I was a dean. Hey, Ken. Sorry, I had to have a moment. So you can't just poo these things off, okay? You can't do it, all right? Because you need to know the target audience for what you're trying to put out there. Everything is not for the masses, okay? Everything is not for the masses. That's why I look at events differently. Because if you put it out there to everybody, and then everybody doesn't bite, then what happens? You're feeling like you've been let down, your little balloon has been deflated, all that stuff. And what happened? It was because you put it out to the masses when it should have been to the niches. Okay? That's one thing. That's one thing I'm learning really quickly. Okay. Then, location. Okay? If you're trying to get local business and you want local people to come, and you're doing an event that is not their ish, then you're going to be disappointed again. Okay? If it's not their ish, they won't come. Also learning that too. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee are party people, music people. Okay? You got a few business people here and there, and you have a few motivational people here and there, and a few marketing people here and there. But mostly, if you don't have libations and you don't have a food product, you're not going to see them at your event. Point blank in the period. Okay? So it's got to be something where they're benefiting from. Okay? So you have to know your audience. Okay? All right. And Sade loves when I say libations. I can call it what it really is. I can use the King's English for it, but we like libations. So y'all can look. Right. Hey Sharon, how are you? I could use that, but we like libations. So with that being said, you need to know your audience. So if I was having a festival where there's a whole lot of music involved, or if I was having a gala where they could dress up and be pretty and all that kind of stuff, and take a whole lot of pictures, they would be running through the doors. But of course, I don't like any of that stuff. I hate getting dressed up. I hate all of that bumping and grinding and all that mess. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't, and none of that interests me. So I won't have an event about it. Yeah, free food helps me to the event. Right. And that's human nature. If you got some food and it's free, I'm going to eat it, right? And that helps people. Truth be told. Hello, Mr. Eric. Now, see, I met Mr. Eric on social media. He does a lot of social media stuff. Now, see, he is in my niche. He would come to the Social Power Summit because we're talking about social media. We're talking about live streaming. We're talking about all these different things right here, technology, how to get your information out. He would be in my demographic. He's in my niche. Okay? And there's some more people on here that's in my niche. Okay. Now, another person that would be in my niche is a person who has a lot of stuff to say and has not been putting it out there. Right? Hey, Simone. So, that would be, let's see, who would that be? Somebody who is a starting business and need to get their information out. Somebody who is a nonprofit organization and wants to learn how to get their information out. Someone who is changing the world, but they're doing it on the sidelines and they need for people to know that they have something that they need. They would fall in my niche as well. Okay? So that's part of knowing what my niche is. Okay? That's part of knowing what my niche is. Okay? Now, that's where a lot of event people go wrong. And a lot of speakers that plan these events because they think, oh, I have this great vision and everybody's going to jump on board. No, everybody's not going to jump on board. They're not going to do it. Not at all. That's what I'm learning from this lovely establishment that I live in right now. Just because you live in a place doesn't mean they're going to support you. Let's be real clear with that. That is a lesson that I had to learn very quickly. That's why I am on a plane, train, and automobile all the time. Yes, there will always be naysayers. That is right, Kim. But you know what? The difference is you keep pushing anyway. You keep pushing anyway. You know what? I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. And I want to see how funny y'all think this is. Okay? I went to an event today in Nashville. I went to support my sister. And she said, hey, how you doing, girl? I was like, hey, how you doing, girl? And she was like, I was wondering how the event is going. Oh, the event is going fine. She was like, do you know who you talking to? Right? Do you know who you talking to? I was like, she said, you're actually bringing people from out of town to Nashville? She said, you are brave. The woman told me I was brave because I'm bringing people from out of town to Nashville. That I was like, oh my God. I said, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's why my audience is also from out of town. Check it. All right. See, you got to know your niche. I did it in Nashville because my audience has mostly never been, and they always wondering and asking me what it's about. Okay, so you have it in your home space because people want to know about you and your home space, and they want to see where you are and what your surroundings are. Okay, but it does not mean that you are going to attract the people that is in your home city. Okay, so with that being said, honest and for true, I know many people here. How many do I think is going to be in my event? That out of the people that I know, that's right, 2 that I know for certain will be there. And neither one of them are my family members. How about that? But that's because, and it's no tea, no shade against my family. My family just doesn't like what I like. Okay? So why would I subject them to sit through 2 days of stuff that they don't like? They don't get it, and I'm good with that, So I'm not hurt, and it's better that they don't come because when they get bored, they get crazy. So we here, no tea, no shade. So you can relate, okay? Exactly. So. This is the thing, the words that they say, is a prophet is not necessarily celebrated in their own house. It's cool, right? It's cool. And once you realize that, you go where you are appreciated. You go where you're celebrated. And then every once in a while, you bring them to where you are. Why? Because you want them to see you want them to see what you're about, the whole you. And if anybody follows me on social media, y'all know that I'm about telling y'all about the whole me and all of that. And y'all are going to learn something through the stories that I tell. Okay. So, hi, Grady Lee. Hello, Ashley. 2 of my favorite people, Grady Lee and Ashley. Hi. Hi. Ashley's one of the ambassadors for the Social Power Summit. Yay. Ashley's in Nashville. I know Ashley will be there. My one of my two Nashville supporters, right? No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be more than two. But you have to be facetious. Grady Lee will be there too. I'm the only one that calls him Grady Lee. He's gonna eventually tell me, Kina, really? But he knows. But I'm going to get it. That's okay. So, now, we're back to the subject matter, right? So, now, Ashley does events in Nashville. Ashley's a real estate agent. Oh, well, she was real estate. Now she's insurance. Okay, yes, insurance. Insurance agent. Insurance broker. I have to get it right. Insurance broker. And so she does different events to educate the community, right? So she gets nothing but, she gets a lot of local businesses, right? Hello, Dr. Missy. Insurance. See? Yeah, I got it right. Insurance. Yes. But she has a lot, most of the events, I see a lot of realty people there too. So now she takes it into her heart to educate the people on finance and realty and business and this and that. And she also did an event on public speaking. Now she knew who her niche was, okay? Her niche was local entrepreneurs that needed to what? Up level in their game, whatever it is, right? They needed to know that the resources were out there, because a lot of times our audiences don't know the resources are out there until we introduce them. That's one thing. Hello, Miss Lattimore. How are you? Glad to see you. Hello, Miss Goggins. I saw you too. And so, wow, y'all just coming right on in here. So, this is the deal. She wanted to educate the people. So, when you want to educate the people, then they see that this is going to be an event. Usually those events are free to, probably like $50 or something like that, to that effect. And guess what? If it is more than $10, sometimes people don't come. What is that business? What is that business? Why would you not want to know about the resources that's in your community that's going to help you be great? I don't understand that. I guess because I'm like a sponge for knowledge. I love going to all these different types of things. I love knowing about what's going on in my community. I want to be a part of that kind of situation. Now, this is a question I'm asking because, I like going to things like that. But, of course, there's no libations and there's no food. Okay? So, right there. And then it's usually after work, right there. So, your attendance is going to be low. If it's during the week, it's going to be even lower than it is on the weekend. And why is that? Why do people not want to come out to events that are going to empower, inspire, and build them up into a better human being? I would love to see that in the comments. Comment away. While you're commenting, I'm going to keep talking. Hello, Miss Joyce Gilmer. Joyce Gilmer is one of the speakers for Social Power Summit. She is going to be on the panel, and she's going to talk about how she's doing a live tour. Like, her tour is like a whole year long. I said, woo, blessings, honey. She is doing the daggone thing. She's actually doing one of her tour stops on Saturday. Yes. Time breakfast. Weighing day for the week. Yes. Lazy, low confidence, short on time. That's cool. All right. I see that. I can see that, Ken. If they can't see the value, then it gets drowned out by everything else. See there? That's that value thing. See, that's that value thing. We have to, hello, DC. So, we have to make it valuable for them, right? Lack of clarity on their vision. Oh, okay, come on, Dr. Missy. Come on through, girl. I know Dr. Missy is coming to the event because she won a ticket. Yay, Dr. Missy. Time of my breakfast event. Can't decide on the day of the week. Oh, yes. I would say a Friday or a Saturday would be good for the breakfast events. Because, you know, what I've noticed about, especially about breakfast events, is that people will wait till the weekend because they don't want to miss out on their coins. So most breakfast and brunch events are on the weekends because, you know, they won't necessarily miss work for brunch, which is interesting. But at least it's been in my scope that it's usually better to do them on the weekends. But if you do it during the week, please let me know how that goes. Because, you know, we do have to start doing events for, yes, bye, Ken. Wednesday? Really? You had a lot of entrepreneurs there. You didn't have a lot of, you don't have a lot of parallelpreneurs, do you? Yeah, Wednesday's a good day too, because that's usually the church day. Yep, you had a lot of entrepreneurs. When you said Wednesday, I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, because if you have parallelpreneurs, they're going to, you know, they'll see you at night. Which is good. So you have to know your audience. So all of y'all know y'all 3 different audiences, right? Yes. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hello, Dabika. I'm sorry, Dr. Bennett. Dabika just got her doctorate. Yay, Dabika. Yes, honey. Welcome to the 1%, honey. They wouldn't leave. We started at 7 a.m. Oh, my God. Yes. You have the primal market for entrepreneurs. Where are you? You in Atlanta? Yay, Dabika. Where are you in Atlanta? Now, y'all need to be taking notes of this. Y'all need to be taking notes of this. She started 7 a.m. on a Wednesday for breakfast, and she was promoting to all entrepreneurs in Atlanta, of course. So, that is a market. Atlanta loves events. Atlanta and the DMV. And that is the Atlanta DMV, not the Texas DMV. Okay? Those 2 areas love conferences, and California. California loves them as well. Usually tech conferences, though. But yes, they definitely love. Yes. I know that's right. That is target specific. Exactly. She knows her target market. For them to get up at 7 o'clock, I get up at 6 o'clock now to go and work out. Lord bless me. A moment of silence for my sleep patterns. Okay, back to that. But, so I know what type of struggle that was. Didn't compete with alcoholic evenings. Exactly. You come in after the evening and and you are competing with the libations. That is correct. Ashley is in my workout class. That's why she's giving me those emojis. Correct. Yes, I used to wake up at 6 and roll over. I used to wake up at 7 and roll over. But no, I told myself I'm not going to look like grape bait for my event. So we're getting up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the place at 6. Well, I never make it at 6. I usually roll in at about 6:10. But I'm getting up. My goal for next week is to actually make it before 6. Yeah, that's the goal. But back to the events. So I want y'all to take a piece out of Yolanda's book. Completely target specific. She knew exactly what her people wanted, when they wanted it, and she gave them the content where they didn't want to leave. But she is in a hot market. So how do you get that type of market in a cold market for what you're doing? Now, Ashley, please tell me if I'm wrong. Because Ashley can get people out in Nashville. She done went up there and networked her little butt off. And now she can get her little real estate people and insurance people and all that stuff out there. But if it is not, somewhere you're pretty much kicking it and listening to some type of music or something like that, they are not ready. You can count them boys on your hand. But if it's music related, or if they drinking, or if they get to dress up, honey, they are beating down the door. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, I'm not interested in none of those events. So that doesn't benefit me any, right? They beat you there? Oh my God. See, that's the thing. See, Yolanda got it. Yolanda has found her perfect target market. Now, I've seen her do her live stream, because she does live stream some of these events. And I've been watching her, since 2015 when Periscope started. She does her thing. Yolanda's here. Yes, ma'am. So I dig it. She commands her audience, and she does her thing, and she gives them a whole lot of spunk and flavor. So I dig it. I know why they're there. But how do you do that in a cold market? Okay? That is something that we have to master. How to do it in a cold market, because if you're like, let's say, Joyce Gilmer, who is doing her tour around, and she has a niche market. She's ministry on top of that. So she's going to all these markets in ministry. How does she get her? Oh, you're most welcome. I always give kudos where kudos is due. Work, girl. You little tech lady. I dig that. I love tech. We tech sisters. So how do you go from a hot market to a cold market and get that same feel? That is something that needs to be mastered. Hello, Mr. Jones. How art thou? So that is what we're talking about. That's why I see events differently. Because before it was, you just come in there and you see it as a network employee, or you see it as a, how to get, can I be completely candid? I'm finna get myself in trouble, so that's why I'm asking. Can I be completely candid? Well, sure I can. It's your scope, right? You can be completely candid on your own scope. Great. Let me be. So, now, most people see it. Okay, so let's go through the market employee, right? Most people, they have their conferences. What do you see on most conferences? You see a celebrity. Okay. You see a celebrity. Then you see a whole bunch of influencers. And then you'll see somebody local that's an influencer, a local influencer. And then you will see some awards or some sort where you're celebrating somebody. Okay. That's usually what you see in the grand scheme of things. All right. Why do you need a celebrity? Because people want to come out to meet this person. Okay? And that helps the ticket sales, because of course they want to go see my movie. Okay. I'm in love with a crackhead. Really? Really? Are you? I'm really. I would like to see your movie if you're not playing with me, but if you're not, if you're for real, of course I'll see your movie. You know, you have to check sometimes. So, because some people like to play with me, so I have to check. So, okay, good. Send me the details. Some people like to play with me and get my reaction, so that's why I had to ask. Seriously. Now, good. So send me the information in my DM. I'll be happy to watch it. So after you get the celebrity, yeah, sure, I'll watch it. And hello, Hillary. So then after you do the celebrity, then of course you get the influencers. Why? Because you want people who are going to buy tickets. That's basically what it is, right? Then you get a local celebrity or influencer. Why? Because you want them to buy tickets. You want butts in the seats. Then you get, hello. Then of course you get, you do the awards. Why? Because if somebody is, okay, we'll talk. And then, so you do the awards. Hello, Mr. Kevin. Kevin is my trainer. This is the guy that's been kicking my butt every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Woo. But I do know that I will eventually get to my goals because of this dude. He's awesome. If y'all are in Nashville, Kevin is your dude. Come on, join me 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Kevin is the guy. 80-20 fitness. Yes. All right. So there's your plug, Kevin. Mwah. Now, back to the event. So now what happens? Here is the deal. So you want the celebrity status because you want the pictures. You want to look good. You want to say you met this person, okay? Then you want to be with the influencers because you want to say you met this person, Then you want the local people in there because if somebody sees local people, then they have a local audience, so then local people will fill the seats. Because as you can probably tell where I'm going with this, a lot of people do events in places that are hot for their commodity and not where they live. Which is what I should have done. This is what I should have done. I wanted to have my event in the DMV or in Atlanta, but somebody told me that I need to show Nashville what I do. So I did it in Nashville. Slow. But that's okay. That is why it's going to move locations next year. It's all good. It's all good. And no tea, no shade on Nashville. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that social media and marketing and stuff like that is not their ish. So I should have went where people are interested in that, which is the DMV, Atlanta, California, all of that, where they just come and eat and soak that up. Now, if that was their ish here, then I would totally understand it. But it's not. But I did want to start doing more in the community because I don't spend a lot of time in Nashville. I live in Nashville, but I don't spend a lot of time here because I go to events in other spots. So I did need to have a Nashville presence. They don't know me as well as people in the DMV. They think I live in the DMV, okay? They think I live there. I get invites to their events all the time because they think I live there. And I just have to tell them I don't live there. Okay? Actually, I am coming to New York City October 19th and 20th. So I'll be speaking at the, Jesus Christ, Women on the Rise 5th Annual Expo. Yes. Women on the Rise. So definitely get your ticket for Women on the Rise. Come through the expo. Hear us talking. I'll be talking about LinkedIn. I'm going to kill the gang, right? Yeah. All right. So I will be in New York City. Now, just move here. Why did somebody else ask me to move to the DMV? It would probably just behoove me to just go ahead and do that. Write my book. I have a book. But I do need to write my social media book, though. I have a motivation book. I need a social media book. That would be most fun. Now, so that's another thing with events, okay? Doing the award ceremony. So I had to decide if I was going to do an award ceremony. I don't think I'm going to do a formal award ceremony. What I think I want to do, hey, Shatana. Shatana just had an awesome event here in Nashville. She found her niche. Yes, she broke the Nashville code. She brought a whole bunch of vendors together that had beauty and weight loss and clothes and all that kind of stuff. And she put that together, and it was a great hit. Well, hello, Marquise Braden. How art thou? That's another one of the Nashville's finest. Yes, yes. So I was saying why you have to find your niche. Okay, so we were talking about the award ceremony. So I'm not doing an actual award ceremony. What I am doing is doing presentations to the people who have been influential in the event. And because a lot of them who have been influential don't want to be known, don't want me to publicize them, and so I have to at least do something for them. So I'm going to give them a gift publicly at the event because I think it's only fair. You know, we give people their flowers while they're here. You don't sit them in the background, and I'm big on appreciation. So I want to make sure that these people know how much I care about them. So I'm going to do the gift giving ceremony, I guess, instead of an award ceremony. But award ceremonies always help with events. Why? Because, you know, that's a great way for you to honor the unsung heroes. And that's also a way for you to honor people who have really touched your life, really have taken the community to the next level, really who are movers and shakers. Okay? Okay, I will write my other book. Thank you, Mr. Jones. And so that is that piece. So, now, of course, we have our speaker game. I had a whole lot of people that wanted to be speakers for the event. And because, you know, when you are in the arena that I am, we're such a niche that we know who each person is in the community, right? You know, even if we don't talk on a regular basis, we know who is in the social media, the marketing, the branding communities. So if they haven't been on if they didn't make it on the panel this year, they're going to make it on next year or the year after that. I plan on getting all of them on there. Why? Because of the mission of the event. So the mission of my event is basically to give a place where, not moving quite yet, but yes, I'm still in Nashville, but the event is moving. I'm not moving. The event is moving. But, because I have some offers from other people. Not sure where. Oh, okay. And so, now, where was I? Oh, yes. So, the mission. So, my mission is to have a platform for people of color to speak on, especially social media issues. Because if you look at these huge conglomerates, you have 200 speakers, 100 speakers, or 50 speakers, whatever, and it'll be 2 or 3 of us. And I know 2 or 3 people, more than 2 or 3 people out of 200 people should be on that type of a panel. And I know for a fact more than 2 to 3 people of color speak on social media. And I know for a fact that more than 1 or 2 people are killing the game in social media. But we have to, do our thing, right? We get it, So instead of asking to be on the platforms, sometimes it comes a point where you have to make your own platform, which is why there's so many events happening lately. because people are tired of trying to get on big stages. They're like, look, I need my own stage. I need to be able to create opportunities for other people who are missing out. Okay? And so what happens? They create a stage for other people to be on so they can highlight other people. And because it's not all about them. Okay? It's not all about them. All right? And that's the big thing. You got to realize when you are just poo-pooing on small events, most of the time those are the events that are happening because they care about you, they want to inform you, they want to make sure you know your resources, and they want to help you get to the next level. Those huge events, most of the time they just want money. Most of the time those people get on there to be seen. Most of them are trying to get come-ups. Yeah. Okay? That's why I was bombarded with speakers. And then when I said I had my speakers, then they were no longer interested in my event because they just wanted to come up. Not one person that I told that I was out of speakers, but they were welcome to come, bought their ticket. Now, maybe because it was too far out at the time, I don't know. But, you know, it would be, if it was me, I would show up, I would get a feel for it, and then next year, when I do my call for speakers, I would say, wow, you know, Dr. Finch, I thought that was an amazing event you had. I see the vision. Because I see the vision, I would love to be on the speaking panel again. I would love to be opportunity to be on your speaking panel. Okay? That's the way I would do it. If I wanted to be a part of it, kind of like what happened with me when I decided I wanted to volunteer for TEDx. First year, I went. Second year, I got on the list to be a volunteer. Third year, I was on the marketing committee. Okay? So, if the event person sees you making a sacrifice and being supportive, then they will remember you a lot faster than, how can I say this? I'm just going to say it, right? Which way would you like to be seen? Oh, that's the one that asked to be a speaker, and when they weren't a speaker, they just disappeared. Or that's the one that asked to be a speaker, came to the event, supported the event, asked great questions, and, you know, and showed me that they know their game. That was just one for free. That's why I see events differently. And the reason why I say that is, you know, you could probably say, oh, you do this, you do that. Okay. I don't pitch for the events that I go to. Most of the things that I do, they call and ask me, or they DM me and ask me, or they email me and ask me. I don't pitch for anything. Haven't for a very long time. I mean, why? You know, if I have people in the circle that I know appreciates me, why do I have to pitch for something else? If they continue to see the value in me and the growth in me and believe in me to pour into their audience, why do I have to look for other stuff? But what happens? Somebody's in the audience that you don't know anything about. And what happens? They're impressed by your work and they come and speak to you. And they ask you for another event, okay? Or you're in the audience, you ask an awesome question, or you help somebody out in the background, or if something is break, you run up there, because this is always me, you run up there and you help fix it or something. People remember that. And they just ask you about that. Or you could just do a random live stream and connect with somebody that's giving them great knowledge and feedback and feeds into your audience. And they remember that. You know, when you just do something just to do it and be supportive and not expecting anything in return, that's usually where the blessings come from. But when you were sneaking up in folks' DMs, asking if you can be on their platform, and then you crickets when they say that they have their spots filled. Really? Hey, Regina. Oh, okay. So, Regina's in here. Regina, can I use you as an example? Great. Awesome. And I was going to call you anyway because I need to know. You see this shirt, everybody? Faith, you see my shirt? I got this shirt at Regina's conference. I need to know who the name of this vendor is because I want to post this. So if you can put her name in there or her handle, that'd be awesome. Then, also, prime example. I was just talking about how supporting speakers and things like that go. So, Regina had her Unstoppable event this year. And she asked me to come. And, of course, I said, of course, sis, I'm going to come. And then we came. We had 20 minutes to speak and give these people what they needed, you know, what have you. And then the rest was up to us, right? So what could have happened? You know, you had 20 minutes to speak in this room full of people. And, you know, you could just say, oh, you know, this is not, I'm just going to do my thing and then leave. Or you could do your thing and you could network. Or you could do your thing and you could support some of the vendors on top of that. So what did I do? I did my thing. I spoke to people. I supported some vendors. And then, of course, I made some connections. And now what? You know, now I'm so appreciative to Regina for inviting me to the conference. And I'm appreciative for her for bringing all the people that she brought together. And for also connecting me with some wonderful women. Okay? But if I would have been like, you know, I ain't worried about this, or that's not good enough for me, or then I would have missed out on an awesome opportunity. That's why I see events differently. Because you need to know what the mission is. You need to know that your blessings are not always what's, you know, sitting in front of you. You know, you never know how you're going to be blessed by a situation. You know, but if it's not looking like it's 24 karat gold, people tend to blow things off and never say yes to things. Okay? But when you say yes to small events, then you are blessed in other ways. Because those events that may be small to you now, in 2 to 3 years, she's going to be filling up stadiums. She's going to be filling up stadiums. And I'm going to be like, yes, I knew her when, right? You know, I was able to be part of that journey. Yes, you know. But sometimes we just try to blow things off. You know, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that because You know, just because you don't know what's going on, or you don't see any pictures of it, or you don't see any you don't know the people that's on the panel, doesn't mean that they're not going to give you value. Sometimes you need to step out on what? Faith, okay? And show up anyway. Because you never know who you're going to touch. You never know who's going to touch you, and you never know where your blessing is going to lie. You may meet your next marketing person. You may meet your next videographer. You may meet your next biz bestie. But you don't know, because you are too busy trying to make sure you're being seen. Make sure you coming up. Make sure that you are the name on everybody's lips. That you show up on all these things that got these celebrities and all this. That you are missing out on people that have true blessings. Guess what? Let me give you a tip. Let me give you a tip. The people that I have met that were balling, I always met them at smaller events. Yeah, because most ballers ball in silence. Catch that. Most ballers that are truly balling, they ball in silence. They don't let everybody know that they're balling, okay? They don't let everybody know that they are the stuff. They come in the room very humbly, and they look out for a humble spirit like themselves, who is willing to get into the pavement and get into the trenches. So everybody that I've met like that has been at a smaller event, because they know that the people that are putting on the smaller events are the ones who are doing it because they care, because they want to reach out, because they want somebody to be blessed. So just keep that in your memory bank. Keep that one in your memory bank. That one was for free. So while everybody's trying to be seen, trying to get to come up, trying to do whatever, you know, trying to take them pictures with them celebrities and all that. Remember, those celebrities are escorted in. They do their 5-10 minute interview, and then they go over there and take a few pictures. Good evening, Dr. Porter. They go and take a few pictures, and then they are escorted out. And that was all the hype and hoopla you bought your ticket for. To watch them sashay in and watch them sashay out. Unless you paid for the double package so you could take a picture with them. And that picture lasts all of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Next. I'm just saying. But at the smaller events, where you get to network, and you get to see who people are, and you get to know their heart and make true connections. I'm just saying. So you can blame that one on George Gilman, because she told me to tell the whole truth. So I felt like going ahead and tell it, you know. I always ask if I could be candid. I always ask. I got several event people in here. Y'all can tell me if I'm lying. If I'm, you know, if I'm not telling the truth, then please let me know. If I'm being misinformed, if I'm misinforming the people, let me know. I receive it. But I don't think that they're going to say that. I'm just saying. So we're going to move right on along. So what have we covered? We have covered, and I'm going to give you the downline. See, when I get on here, I just get to talking, but y'all learn good stuff. So, here it is. What we talked about. We have talked about why I see events differently. Because first, you see it as an attendee. Then you see it as a speaker. And then you see it as the event organizer. And all three people have a different lens. Okay? All three people have a different lens. Now, the event the audience, the person who buys said ticket, wants a great experience. They want to take a picture with their celebrity. They want to meet new people. They want more information about whatever the said topic is. They want their little trinkets that they get free at the little vendor tables and all of that. And then they want to buy whatever vendor thing it is, whatever the marketing people are, give them the little free thing. And of course, they want their little goodie bag. Get it, got it, good. We all know where we stand here. Then we have our speakers. Our speakers want to inform. Our speakers want to educate, and of course they want to take some good photos with the people and get this video for the video reel and, all that good stuff, because that's what we're told to do. That's what we're told to do. Do I do it? Not so much. I get to speaking and I forget all about, marketing myself, Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Hi, Hillary. So I forget all about doing that. Am I going to have to get better at that? Absolutely. But I know that it's there. So we digress. Now, with the speakers, what is speaker supposed to do? The speaker needs to promote it to their audience because, the point of you being a speaker 9.5 times out of 10 is either your subject matter or you can get butts in the seats. Hopefully it's both, but it's usually either or. At least you could do one of these two things. Okay. Now, so promoting these things is great. So, I have a rotation. When you get to doing a lot of events, you got to get a rotation in because everybody deserves their promotion time. And I also, hey Vanessa. Now, I'm actually going to be at Vanessa's event in Hammond, Indiana, outside of Chicago, July 14th, and then in the DMV in Bowie, Maryland, in August 25th. August 25th. Yes. So look out for Vanessa if y'all are in those areas. If y'all in the Chicago, Indiana area, and then Bowie, Maryland area, come on out to those events. You should see the pictures on my flyers on my page. Yes. And of course, connect with Vanessa as well. Yay. And so, prime example, you always need to support the people who are supporting you and giving you that wonderful opportunity. Yes. Now, as we were saying, so you got to make sure that you're giving everybody those, the equal flyer time. And you need to promote. I have one lady who, ever since she got her flyer in April, has had her Social Power Summit flyer as her profile picture. I love that to death. She's the only one who's done it, but that's okay. Because I didn't ask them to, So I shouldn't expect what I didn't ask for, right? But, I thought that was still real cool, right? Yes. Now, if I ask them and they still don't do it, that's another situation. But that's that. So I thought that was a great gesture. So that's Miss Samantha Portner. She's so awesome. Now, so after you do all that promoting, you should promote. You should change your flyers out. You should do your videos. You should do all of that. I'm bad at that as well. I probably am. I do the promotion stuff, but the profile picture, I'm going to get better. But I do take a lot of pictures and I do promote that way. I just get off on the schedule on the profile picture. But I'm admitting my faults as well. I got to get better too. I have to get better too. This is not a beat up on everybody situation. This is me learning as well. Lessons. Okay. So then, now we got the speakers all covered, right? Now, this is the thing. When we're speakers, we need to abide by the organizer's rules. If they say no selling, we're not supposed to sell from the stage. If they say, hey, only a certain amount of pictures, do that. If they say no cameras, do that. If they say no live streaming, do that. What is the point of going against the person that is giving you the opportunity and you won't be given the opportunity again? And then somebody's going to hear about your behavior. So why should you do that? Please, please, please pay attention to what the organizer says, and let's not burn no bridges. That's craziness. That's craziness. Especially when you have a good topic and you have something that you need to share. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Let's stop burning bridges, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Miss Blackman. Hello, Miss Jazzy. Yes. And see, we have to stop this. Okay? So now we're up to the organizer. First, I talked about the audience member. Then we talked about the speaking part. Now we're going to talk about it from a standpoint of an organizer. So, oh my goodness. Yes, be respectful. I like that. Be respectful. You made it so nice. You put a little flower on it and everything. That's so cute. And so, the organizer, right? It is so stressful when you put an event together. You have truly believed in this event. You have truly believed. Hi, Jamisha. Another one of my students. I love y'all. Y'all are so amazing. 2 or 3 of my Huntsville students have been on here today. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I digress. Back to, the regular schedule program. Hi. Okay. Shoot, are you coming to Nashville in September? I would love to see you. I think you would like it. And you have to tell me about the baby and all that good stuff. Okay, really, back to the regular schedule program. So, as an organizer, it's so frustrating to have a vision, know that your speakersofthebomb.com, know that what you're bringing is thebomb.com. You're in a great spot. You're in, you got prime real estate. You got prime speaking topics. You ready to pour into these people. And they just don't get it. Or they're just not interested. Or they're just not buying the ticket. It's nothing more I don't know what the word is. It's not necessarily annoying. Yes, it is annoying. It is that. And it is hurtful. It is that. And it's frustrating. It is that. It's many words that fall into that category. And, and then you're walking around as an event planner, wait until the last minute. They express interest and afraid to invest in themselves. It is annoying. Okay, so I think I've hit my target audience here. Y'all talking back to me now. All right, so here we are. So most of y'all are organizers. Okay, so let's go in. Can I go in? Let's go in. Yeah, I'm going to my friend Patricia's going to love that. She says, I love how you get all intellectual and then you get all hood. Then you get all intellectual and you get all hood. And this, all right, so let's go there, right? So Vanessa done gave me the green light to go there, right? So here it is. If you express okay, everybody has their own little tribe, right? And you go to these events and these people are all into you. Hello, Miss Joanna, mwah, from the Virgin Islands. Yes. And you have these tribes and they're telling you they want what they want. Coach Lalisa, I get to see you next week. Hey, Coach Lalisa. And they're telling you want this. They're telling you they want that. Why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? So you put out this event, right? You put out this event because it's supposed to change lives, and you put it verbatim to the categories that these people are saying, okay? They say they want this, you put that. They say they want this, so you put that in there. They say they want this, so they put that in there. And crickets on the tickets. Crickets. How many of y'all know where I'm going with this? I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Miss Coach Lisa. Yay! Right. Custom made. Custom made. You done put out surveys about what they want. You done put out, you done did live streams. You done put out, all kinds of webinars and classes and did free challenges. All of this stuff, right? You done did all of this stuff. And it's tailor-made to what they said they wanted, and then crickets. Why do we do that? Why do we do that, community? Why do we do that? Yes, crickets on the tickets. That's right, Coach Lalisa. Coach Lalisa been in the game for a minute. She know what I'm talking about. Crickets on the tickets, okay? Oh, I'm making it in my business. Yes. Yes. Oh, well, praise God. Thank you for coming, honey. Cherry Little, what's up, dude? Hand slap. People need to stop expecting free and thinking they will get everything. Yes, honey. Yes. I have taken it. Woo. Well, thank you. All right. I don't know, right? I have people in this live stream right now that have, put stuff down, told me what they wanted, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I've done challenges with them. I've done this, I've done that, And what? As an organizer, if you tell the organizer what you want, you need to come through. You need to come through. That's just like if you are a retail owner. You tell that retail owner, darn, I need some red shoes. When you going to get them red shoes? Oh, my God. I come in here every time and you get the red shoes. So they buy up a truckload of red shoes. And you're like, oh, I went to the other store and got them the other day. I don't need them anymore. That is what it feels like when y'all tell organizers that y'all want something and then crickets on the tickets. Let's have a moment of silence for that. Okay. Now, y'all can give me a thumbs up if y'all relate with that. Miss Angela, I'm glad you popped in here. I want to connect with you after this. I want to follow up with you, my sister. Okay. Hello, Miss May. How are you? So, this is the deal. If y'all can relate to this, throw me some thumbs up. Okay? This is the deal. We need to stop telling people that we want this stuff and don't deliver. Okay? When they get it for you, don't deliver. Hey. Okay, so I see James Morton is in here. Okay, Mr. James Newcourt Morton. You have passed out with crickets on the tickets. Yes. All talking, no action. Right. Okay, so Mr. James, I'm going to use you as an example. Okay, and darn, I don't have it right in my hand. But I wish I did. Okay, so I was on James was doing a live stream. He makes custom jewelry. No piece is ever the same, okay? And so he's doing a live stream of his custom jewelry. And of course, across the screen comes this blue necklace. I said, that blue necklace is mine. I need to know. I need that blue necklace. That's mine. Okay? Yes, Miss Angela. They're quick, capital quick, to say that they want what they want, but take their time with the follow through. Come on, hand slap for Miss Angela. Hand slap, okay? All the way in the air. So what does Mr. James do? Mr. James follow, he's like, oh, okay, because people say things. They say, oh, yeah, I love your stuff. I love this. I love that, right? They say they love that stuff, right? And then, but guess what? Then I was in his DM. How do I get my necklace? Okay? Now, Mr. James, if this is not the story, please let them know that if I'm missing something. What? We talked about it. The necklace is now at my house. He did another live stream for his next collection. He put this blue bracelet on there. He knew better. I said, that bracelet's mine. And then he tried to hold out on the bracelet. He tried to hold out on the bracelet, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, I'm like, I haven't been contacted about my bracelet now. If I say I want to spend my money, I want to spend my money with you, bro. Right? Sis? Right? However it go. Okay. All right. Had to do that. Right? That bracelet is now in my house. Okay? Now, see, this is the deal. But you know what? I can't get mad. Yes, I had Vanessa track him down to get my bracelet. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Let me explain something to you about me. And Vanessa can tell you this to the quick. If I want it, I want it. If I say I want it, I want it. All right? Some want to pay at the door. Come through, Coach Lalisa. I had an event where literally in Nashville where 2 people actually paid in the room. One of them was my best friend. That is it. Vanessa said, yes, that's her. Hold on. I got to have some kind of fanage happening. Amen. I'm on fan with the book. Yes. Cries of a broken man, screams of a broken woman. Vanessa Canterbury down at the bottom. Yeah. She was the compiler of this lovely book. It makes wonderful wind. Yes. Yes, yes. Get this book. Get this book. James is in that one too. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm chapter 5. Yes, yes. Get that wind. Lord, y'all done got me up here talking. Done got me hot, girl. So, yes, get that. No pay at the door. What is that? Yes. Yes, girl. Sitting in there getting the content, paying on the PayPal. Girl, come all the way through. I tell you. But you know what? That has to stop. Going on sale is just as important as going off sale. Woo! Come on, Angela. Come all the way through. See, this is the conversation we need to be having. We have now finally hit real talk pay dirt. See, this is the thing here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so they done told us what they want, right? They done told us what they want. We supply it. They don't want to buy the ticket. Now, check this one out. This is the best one. Now, I'm guilty of this too. I'm not gonna even stunt. I am guilty of this. I will get my room first. My room will be booked 2-3 months in advance before I get my airplane ticket. Now, once I get my airplane ticket, I wait at least a month out from the airplane ticket. I will wait at least a month outside the airplane ticket to make sure that the people ain't canceling. Because y'all know that if we cancel that flight, right? Y'all know this is real talk, especially my speakers. If we have to cancel this flight, then they want to take $250 out of our flight costs for them to change the flight to something else. Hold on, I got to be respectful because I got folks up in here. I was getting ready to say something. Look, sometimes the ticket is not even. Yes, I did. Yes, they done told us, right? Yes, you love the risk. Exactly. I do too. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the event, because that was my problem all day long. The reason why I didn't do it last year was because it was just a little too uncertain And you know, people are fickle. And I don't want people to say, oh, I don't want this, I want this, I want this. And then they don't show up. Because y'all will see the other side of Sears. That would be a live stream for the whole world to see. Trust and believe that. That, if I had done it last year, that would have been a live stream for all seasons. I would just, I promise you, all seasons. But with that being said, but you're right, Coach Lalisa. They go for the wrong reasons. And that's one of the reasons why I talked about at the beginning, where we were talking about, girl, what you said, reality show. I would get called from all the networks when I was done with that live stream. But thank God we don't have to go there. I knew who I was. I knew what plane I was on. So we just did not do that event last year. Now, that's what I'm saying, Coach Lalisa. But back to you, Coach Lalisa. This is the thing. They go for the wrong reasons. They go to get their pictures with their celebrity. They go to get the picture with the influencer. They go to see if they can connect with somebody to get a come up. You know, they're not going to learn. They're not going to capitalize. And they're not going to next level themselves. When I go to an event, I am looking for what I can take out of that that's going to take me to my next level. Okay? Events must be international. I've seen some events where only tribe members are paying. Yes. See, that's it right there. Playing kinds. They need a highly targeted. Yes. What's my thoughts on that? I am speaking of the host, Coach Lalisa. You gonna open that bag of worms? Yes. I was trying to hold that one in. Thank you for opening the door. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, just event hopping with no purpose, Daddy. It's not a priority. Exactly. You are correct, Coach Lalisa. A lot of people think, ooh, this is the new-ish. Let's do an event and make a whole bunch of money. I can do an event, get a whole bunch of people in my event, and then I can sell my packages and my products and my services. And every 5 minutes I get on the stage, I'm going to sell to them. Yes, Coach Lisa, I know where you're going. And I'm getting ready to help you. I think now that, let me know if I'm saying what I think you were what you were talking about, right? Looking at money and not the intention. Yes. See, that's why I say I like to go to the smaller events, because the smaller events had people who really care about what they're pouring into their people. Okay? Yeah. And you're going to be back at the hotel room. I heard that exactly. Nobody wants to be sold to every 5 minutes. Okay? Please, you already have my money. Okay? So, what this should be is my value. I'm getting value for the money that I've paid. And if I give you extra money, it should be because I see extra value in something else. Not because I'm being pressured or because your programs are being thrown down my throat. All right. So I think that's where I'm supposed to be hitting, Coach Lalisa, right? Okay. So that is why I like smaller events, because I know how hard the person worked. I know how hard the person wants to see people grow. I know that they worked their butt off to make sure that this event happened. Because 9.5 times out of 10, the collateral wasn't just flowing like it was at a audience event of 5,000. Yes, the audience ain't dumb. You still have to follow all the rules of marketing. Hand slap, Coach Lisa. That's what I'm talking about. You still have to follow all of the rules, right? And you know, now some people get away with it. I ain't gonna call no names up in here today. I'm not gonna call no names up here today. You know, yeah, they get away with it. Their conferences are known that when you go up in there, you are gonna get sold to. It's a given, okay? And that's cool. Float your boat. I'm not that chick. I'm not that chick. I am doing this conference for a movement. I know for a fact that there are women of color, men of color that don't get the same opportunities that our vanilla sisters and brothers get in the social media realm, yet we are putting out top-notch stuff, some better than some of those people that's on that stage just because they had the art of, hold on. Okay, let me rephrase that because I got some ministers on here. Kiss upness. I'm gonna say kiss upness. They know the art of kissing up. Yes. And so they are on that platform. Okay. All right. Build a relationship, offer value, solve problems, fill a need. Honey, Coach Lisa on here preaching today. She said, I'm about to get my oil. Okay. All right, Miss Blackman. That's what I'm talking about. Now, see, this is the thing. Yep, the same in health and wellness coaching, but it's shifting that paradigm. That's right. We are shifting the paradigm. But if we don't come forward with events that are putting us in the forefront when they're trying to keep us off of, trying to put us in the background, then that's where we're going to stay in the background. No, not today. Not on my watch. Okay? Not on my watch. So this is the deal. This is the deal. Yeah, she done call for the oil for me. Honey, I must be sitting up here stepping on some toes. And you know, anybody who's watching this video, don't send the little hate DMs. You know, look. This is a personal opinion. This is a experience that I have had personally. You know, so, you know, cut it with that. You know, I don't get all them hate DMs. I'm just stopping it beforehand, okay? You know, most people know that my mouth is my mouth, and, you know, I'm not trying to insult or hurt anybody's feelings. What I'm doing is putting out the truth so that people can see the perception of what they may or may not be doing and correct that thing. Okay, if they don't like it, if they don't like that perception, then they need to correct it. Okay, yes, the truth will set you free. Exactly. Hey, Mona. Hey, Patricia. Now, look at this. Look at here. Oh, look at here, right? So, we have these events, and people either see them as money makers, you know, where they're trying to get all up in your... Oh, Lord, yes, you've missed a whole lot. You should see it. Have I been over here almost an hour? Oh, snap. I need to let the people go, right? If it's time for me to get off, you know, put the thumbs up that I need to go. Okay, because we can talk about this at another time if y'all ready to go. But you know, y'all can click the X if y'all don't want to be in here. All right. You know, y'all here for a reason, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So now, as we saying, see, Patricia is my friend that tells me how I go from educated to hood to educated to hood. That friend I was telling y'all about, yeah, that's her. So I'm only leaving my house to learn, connect, and network. I make money from home every day. Thank you. Thank you. See, that is me. That is me. I I'm not a party chick. I could care less about going to a concert. That's what I have iTunes for. I can care less about going to anything outside. I don't walk in grass. Okay? I don't sit in grass. Dogs poop in grass. Okay? So I don't do that. Okay? I don't do it. All right? So all of that, all those outdoor events where I can get chiggers and mosquitoes. No. I do stuff in my house, So I need to grow and uplift and empower and all that good stuff. I need to come back stimulated for me to get out my house. That's point blank in the period. And, so there we go. So I get what you're saying, Miss Blackman. But see, we're going to end this with this because my phone is speaking to me in uncalm tones and my charger's right here. So, yeah. So we're going to wrap this thing up. This is the deal. We're going to get along just fine. Hey. So see, this is the deal. We can see an event from 3 different ways. We see it from the audience perspective. We see it from the speaker perspective, people that are, on it. And then we see it from the organizer perspective. We need to support the organizer. We all know what the organizer feels like. Now, most of us on here have done some kind of event, whatever, whatnot. We need to start supporting the organizer. We do. Point blank in the period. And we need to support just for the simple fact that we know how it feels. Okay? And even if you can't go, what's wrong with you putting out the flyer and saying, check out my sister's stuff. Check out my brother's stuff. What's wrong with that? Because I know there's some people that only put stuff out that's on brand with their brand in, and they only put out stuff that they endorse and all of this, that, and the third. Okay, I get it. But every once in a blue moon, if you see somebody with a mission, with a vision, and you know that they just have, hey, Michelle, I need to see you in September in Nashville. Girl, you are the tech queen. Yes, I know I need to see you. All right, yeah. Okay. So this is the deal. If we know that somebody is on the come up and they're doing good things, what's wrong with supporting that? Okay? Time to do something new. Come on through, Coach Lalisa. Come all the way through. I don't want to stop my live stream. So I have to put this charger on here. So hold on, let's see. God bless it. Let's see how we're going to do this. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, one moment. All right. Okay. All right. We're back in business now. All right. All right. Back in business. So, we had to put the charger on. So, oh, you just got convicted. Yes, girl. Okay. So, this is the deal. Come through, Finch. See, that's what I'm talking about. We have to stop it, okay? We have to stop it. Guess what? We don't do it because we think somebody's going to try to steal our games, try to steal our thunder, try to steal our time, our people, our clients. Guess what? What is for you is for you. Yes, you're with me, Coach Lalisa. You are with me, okay? We're scared because we think they're going to take our stuff. Guess what? Sometimes they may be better than us, and they may need to go there because that's the person that needs to give them the time and attention. Sometimes, if it's meant for us, they're not going to go nowhere anyway, okay? Whether you're blocking their blessing or not, guess what? If they were meant to get to that person, they're going to get to that person, whether you block the blessing or not. Instead, you could just support your sister and brother by sharing a flyer, by doing a live stream about oh, how cool this person is, I think that you should check them out by sharing a video, a live stream. Most of us ain't got nothing to take. Coach Lalisa, honey, she went and got them glasses and went in, honey. She just went all the way. See, she firing me up, y'all. She is firing me up. She's the reason why I'm acting up. She's the reason why I'm acting up. Okay. But see, real talk. Some of us been in the game for a grip. We remember when we were coming up. We know where we want to go. And if some of those people that where we wanted to go would share our stuff, we know we would be there 10 times faster. Yet are they? Okay. And some of us are up to, know how it feels to be coming up the ranks. And they want to be where we are. Are we sharing their stuff? Okay. Sometimes you're in a position where you have a platform where you can put somebody on without them even asking, just because you believe in them. But do we? I'm just saying. Woo! Hello, Mr. Maurice Walker. How are you? We would have more if we would support each other without conditions. Yeah. And we're all guilty. Shame, truth, shame, devil, all of that. Okay, apparently my charger was dead. And that means I had to walk all the way in the other room to get the other charger. So, I'm going to end this here. But I want to say, we need to start supporting our sisters and brothers. Especially when they are small. Because they have the potential to being those big conglomerates that are keeping us off their stages. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have the opportunity we have the opportunity. Better yet, why don't we team up with one another and come together and do an event that's going to match these big conglomerates that are trying to keep us off their stages, that's not giving us the time of day, that's telling us that we're not worthy in our industries when we know we are. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Meditate on that thing. But your assignment is, go share out an event. Go help somebody out. Go give somebody a shout out that deserves it without them even asking for it. With that being said, I'm Dr. Ikena Finch. You can find me on all social media handles at DRAD Finch. Follow, share, and always enjoy. So until next time,